Good morning everyone. Yesterday we took Multi to KB Corner, which is guinea pig rescue, and we took her there because the people who work there are rodentologists. I don't know if you know what that means, but basically they know a lot about guinea pigs. They have so much experience with guinea pigs, and we were just wondering if they could diagnose Multi and just see what she has wrong with her. First of all, they had a look inside her teeth, and they said they look absolutely fine, no problem there. And then what they did was they just gave her a basic health check, looked her over. They said that, yeah, in general she looks fine, like her teeth were fine and everything. Then they noticed on one of her feet she had bumblefoot. Now they say this can be caused by fungal infection, and they could hear like this little kind of noise, like it's hard to explain, but like a little clicky noise, and they said again that's a symptom of a fungal infection. So they said, yeah, they don't think there's anything wrong with the teeth, but just try hand feeding her grass 3 times a day, because if there is any problems going on with her teeth, then the best way for like keeping the teeth trimmed down is grass, because this is a really good fibrous food which helps with the abrasion of teeth. You know, because I said she wasn't eating hay, but she's actually taken the grass really well. I also did a urine test on her, everything's fine, so we don't think it's renal. Then I asked them why she does this bunny hopping thing when she's running around, because she doesn't really walk like the others. And they said that could be like a deficiency. Where are you trying to go, Multi? I think she's had enough of that now. So I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but the other day we fed the guinea pigs a load of vegetables because we had loads left in the fridge, and we thought, well, it's just going to go to waste otherwise. And they had been eating grass, maybe a bit of veg throughout the week. So I gave them this massive bowl of veg just because it needed using up. Ruby was doing these awful like squitty poops. I know that sounds disgusting, but you know, this is the reality. And it was just awful, and we were like, oh, that's probably because she's had so many vegetables at once, and that's kind of like a change in diet which can cause like digestive problems. So yeah, that was kind of scary, but I think she's better today. Just got to keep a really close eye on her. Because they dealt quite badly with the change in diet that I gave them, it said in my book to just feed dry food and hay. Now, you know I don't feed pellets anyway, so I can't do that, but they've just got stacks of hay, and I'm probably going to start feeding grass again tonight if they're okay, but it's a bit risky because, you know, they've had some problems from that, and I just don't want to make them poorly. So yeah, Multi's got grass because she won't eat the hay, so she has to have something, and she didn't result badly from that, eating loads of vegetables, which is good. They recommend I do this 3 times a day just so she gets used to it, and then eventually when it comes to winter I will try this with hay and see if she takes the hay. Friendly's like, why haven't you fed us? The rabbits have left loads of grass overnight, so I'm not going to give them any more yet. I just don't think they need any more, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the rest of it. Maybe just kind of store it somehow for later. I've put Ruby in this quarantine cage. This is actually in the room where the guinea pigs used to live. They used to have like a run at this side of the room, and yeah, lots changed since then. I put her in a quarantine cage just because the others are fine and they need to eat their grass. I checked them and they all seem absolutely fine, but yeah, Ruby's still having trouble. She must have just eaten so much that day. I gave them a lot of vegetables, and that's why she's maybe not dealt with it very well. So she's on just dried food, like she's got hay over here. I do have a little feeding bowl here with pea flakes and sunflower seeds. Yes, guinea pigs can have sunflower seeds, and I know people always say, oh, you shouldn't give them seeds and whatever, but they can actually eat sunflower seeds. I'm just going to put this in for her and hope that she eats some. So yeah, it's not so much that she can't be around the others. I would have kept her in, but the others need their fresh food. The easiest way to stop her eating the fresh food is to just separate her, really. We'll see how she goes today. If she's not improving, we need to go out and get some treatment for her. And yeah, as you can see, she's just sort of hunching, and she looks like she's in quite a bit of discomfort. Yesterday we were advised to use this stuff. You know, I said we could hear that sort of clicking sound, and just to sort of help her clear her head a bit. So we've got this vapour rub, I think it's also called Vicks. So I'm just going to boil some hot water and then stir this in, and then I will put it somewhere out of their reach. Why is it not working? Here it is, and yeah, I use boiling water just to sort of steam it off, and the aroma should sort of help with her head, and yeah, it actually smells so nice, I'm not even joking. Looks like Piper's up to no good. I can see her digging. Where is she trying to get to? What are you looking at, Biggie? She really doesn't seem much better. She looks quite hunched and uncomfortable, so what I've done is I've got a mixture of probiotic and it's rehydration fluids. I'm just like treating it as though it's like some sort of diarrhea because the symptoms match it. She's got like misshapen poos. She's taking that quite well. I have to say though guys, like having animals is pretty much a full-time job. Like recently I've had so much trouble with the guinea pigs especially, and there just seems to be quite a lot going on at the minute. Can I open your mouth? Good girl. You just need to be around really to pick up when you've got quite a lot of animals, just to pick up on any illnesses and to treat them. And yeah, it's just nice that I can be at home now and looking after them. So I got to really keep a close eye on her today. If she stops eating or anything, then I may have to syringe feed pellets as well, because I think that it's obviously really serious. If a guinea pig stops eating, then it may not be the actual problem they've got that kind of makes them worse or makes them deteriorate, but it could actually be the fact that they're not getting enough food, and then everything kind of just shuts down. She's started to eat some hay, which is a really good sign, so I'm just going to leave it and then come back later to syringe feed her more of that stuff. Look what we've got, hazel branches. These are for the guinea pigs, Piper. All the guinea pigs seem fine, I have to say. I mean, I don't think any of the others have really had a bad reaction to the having so much vegetables. I think the rest are okay. This is lunch. I've just microwaved some bean salad type thing from the freezer, and yeah, I wish I could say I made that, but I haven't. She's not really been eating that much at all, so I've got some pellets in a syringe. I think she's really loving the pellets. That is a really good sign. This is good. I think she's feeling quite a bit better because she is having some pea flakes and sunflower seeds again. I do have some veg again, but it's a very small amount, as you can see. You should always take fresh food out of the fridge quite a bit before you feed your guinea pigs, because feeding it straight out of the fridge can cause digestive problems, and I have had experience with this. I mean, I'm never really sure on the exact cause, but I'm just trying to rule out the possibility or the risk of anything happening. So I've got like a tiny amount for the rabbits, and they've already got a tiny amount because they've got loads of grass today. So I'm planning on maybe doing one meal a day of veg, and then if for some reason we cannot get any grass, it's not a sudden dietary change and they should be able to cope better with it. Here are the guinea pigs. You can all have a small piece of apple each. My hamster's cage is due a clean. This is actually very overdue, to be fair, so really needs doing. He loves to sleep on his shelf though in that little house, so I'm pretty sure he's there. Can you see him? How cute is he? So he loves to sleep up there, especially now it's kind of warmer, and he just loves to sleep in that little house. Hello. Oh. Would you like a walnut? Yeah. That should keep him distracted whilst I'm cleaning him out. I love this little hut, it's so cute. There you go. And of course the lid, because hamsters are escape artists. You're gonna climb in the tube. Can you climb in there? Come on. So I'm putting him in here because I think he's getting bored in the carrier. He just starts to dig and chew when he gets really bored. I have to say this makes quite a nice little playpen for him. I mean, it's a good place for him to go whilst I clean out his cage. He's climbed right up to the top and he's now bar chewing. So I'm going to have to move him back into his carrier because I need to set the top part of the cage up. I've done the bottom half. I really like this. I've got like this container with sand in and I think it looks really cute. And he's got some tubes, some nesting material and coconut. Just an update, so he had been peeing on them wooden shelves. I did put this one in, but I had to not put the other ones in this time because they just stink of pee. Hey, don't nip me please. Yeah, there you go. Oh, you are so cute, Pingu. What do you think of your new surroundings? I didn't manage to find many hanging toys. I don't really have any, so I'll either have to make some or I'm not really sure what I'll do. He's now making a nest, so he's shredding up the tissue paper and I'm pretty sure he's going to take it into this really big hidey area. Can you see the gerbils? They're cuddling up. I kind of prefer using Orbeos for my hamster and the gerbils. It just looks nicer and also smells really nice too. He managed to find his way in. Do you like it in there? Aww. Does anyone know what it means when dogs go like this with their feet? Is he trying to get comfy or something? We don't know, but it's very cute. Look at these two. They're cuddling up to each other. That is really sweet. They have a really good bond and I think it's so nice. They just cuddle up to each other like that. My mum managed to collect some new things. We've got apple branches, we've got purple clover, then there's a little bit of vetch and yarrow in there. The guinea pig's got the exact same. We've also got this. Don't know what it is. So it's a tall plant. It looks like a dandelion, but it's got a long stem. It has the same sort of flower on it, but the leaves are different. The leaves are kind of serrated around the edge rather than smooth, and I think it looks smooth on the picture, so I'm not too sure. So if any of you could identify that, that'd be really useful. I've done a bit more research about what a possible deficiency, it could be like potassium, because that's what they said it could be at KB Corner, but I've looked into that and there's not really any information on other deficiencies apart from vitamin C deficiency. Most owners are very aware of the importance of vitamin C, therefore they make sure they get plenty. And of course, I was very aware of that. My guinea pigs received plenty of vitamin C, so it wouldn't have made sense. But then I realised this fungal infection thing can, I believe it can prevent them absorbing the nutrients from their food, or at least some of them. So that could maybe be stopping her absorbing like vitamin C, which is obviously very serious. Oh, she's having a wash now. But if we can diagnose it from that, then we should be able to get her treatment and yeah, we're going to take her to the vets to get another opinion and see what they say, if they can help us out too. I think they like the clover. That's good. They've never had purple clover before. Aww. Hi. Hello. Are you alright? Look how cute they are sat together. Oh my goodness. So very cute. It's now time to clean out the piggies. Such a fun job. So I've just finished doing a clean. I'm now going to give the guinea pigs some pea flakes. They love the pea flakes. Oh, there you go. Look at them scoffing off my hand. So we brought Ruby's cage in and she seems to be doing okay. I mean, her poops have got a lot better, but in herself she's not great. So we've got her syringe again. I'm going to be syringe feeding her every couple of hours overnight, so I'm probably not going to get much sleep, but obviously I'll do anything for my pigs and just to make sure that she's better. You can see the gerbils and chewing up this tube. It's a kitchen roll tube. So yeah, I'm just going to get her out and you can see she's just really sleepy.